Also YouTube, Dad here from Zephyr Wargames, and we're with Luke again, and he is bringing us his Blue Eyes Chaos Max build. So without any further ado, we're going to crack straight into that and see what he does.
Okay, so obviously triple Blue Eyes, triple alternative, double Spirit, staple. That's the obvious engine. There's no real questions about that. Because I run a Synchro engine as well, because you can in Chaos Max, there's no reason not to. I run double Stone, a Sage and a Master. I run double Stone simply because I felt like I don't need the third one. In testing, when I've tested, Sage searches out, Master does it all over again, and most of the time this doesn't get redone anyway because I banish it for my Chaos Max plays. So I feel like 2 is fine enough. Master just helps replay all these and just brings the engine together again.
I think we can all understand why it's a 1 Sage, because they are stupidly expensive.
Yeah, I'd probably only run it at 2 even if I did have another 2, I'd probably run it at 2, simply because again, Chaos Max engine, you don't need too many Sages because they can brick eventually.
It's more about just getting Max on board and then just sitting on it really, isn't it?
So triple Mets, the boss monster, the main monster you want to get out. A problem with Chaos Max is once they beat over it, and they have a way to beat over it, you're in a bit of a bad spot because the whole game is to get Chaos Max out, but once that's out and they've got a way to beat over it, you're done for most of the time. That's why I'll suggest a couple cards that I'm putting in. 3 Manju, Search, that's for the monsters. Triple Melody, it searches Chaos Max, Alternative and Blue Eyes, so a lot of times I've milled an alternative and added another alternative and a Chaos Max, because a lot of time you can have Chaos Form in hand and then just banish alternative for the ritual summon because he acts as a Blue Eyes White Dragon in the grave. So triple those. Triple Return, again, no question, is staple. Triple Trade-in, draw power, again, obvious. My ritual kind of engine is double Chaos Form, double Advanced Ritual Art. I found that if you have too many, you kind of brick, and a good way to get around having 3 Chaos Maxes and 1 of these being dead is to banish the stone and then bring back a Chaos Max that has already been destroyed. That way you have that back in hand and you can just do another ritual summon. So you, for all intents and purposes, have 4 ritual summons of Chaos Max. So that's those. I have a Dragon Shrine. Most of the time I've milled, say, Dragon Spirit of White and a second Dragon Spirit of White just to decrease, just so that I don't draw it. Because you never want to draw into it, you only want to revival it. Although with my recent edition of the new Legendary Stones, I might keep one of them in there and instead ditch an alternative for the banish, again for Chaos Form. Soul Charge, obvious. Swords Concealing Light to get the massive damage off of Chaos Form, good with Chaos Max. Dragon's Mirror for ritual plays. A lot of time best bet is to go into Twin Burst, which you can still bring it out with it. Neo I rarely use. Yep. 1 Silver's Cry. You have 5 targets in the deck. You have 3 that don't, so it can be that you've already banished them, so it can brick sometimes. Regeki. Double Twin Twister for macro destruction. Obvious again, and 1 Kraken, simply for more damage. So that's the main deck. Double Spirit, double Azure, no question, that's the engine for Spirit. Black Crows, to get rid of the banish. I'm still testing it out a bit sometimes, because I'm still working out how it works with certain decks and how they special summon, like ABCs. So I'm thinking about it's the timing really of when you bring that out. Michael, banish. Crystal Wing, once you get him on board, you return Dragon Lords, bring him out more, it's a great card. Stardust Spark, probably one of the first cards to come out of this deck once I get some more XYZs. I don't have them all, so I'll probably swap out for Tachyon. Scarlight is good to just board wipe and finish the game. Tyrant, I've gained people with his effect, if you get him out on the board, which is fairly easy, you gain people with a 3k. Twin Burst is simple, it's got a banish if you don't destroy, it's got 2 attacks, it's a great card. Neo, don't use him as much as I wish I did, but I feel like Twin Burst is just more viable and just so much more worthwhile. For my XYZs, I have Prime, Photon Dragon, and Dark Matter. Simply just to go into each other. I'll swap this out for a Full Metal or a Zephyr. Literally just getting hold of them right now. And the last card just with filler is Aegon. It's really just personal preference and for the locals, because I have a few friends that really don't like this card, because what you do is you just sit on this and keep banishing their extra deck and just keep doing that. If they're all the synchros as well, or all one of extra deck type, it destroys them. Literally, they bring something out, you use its ability to attach one and return one of the banished ones back, and then you just destroy the card that they had. And that's all of it.
Cool, so straightforward, relatively easy Chaos Max deck. Now, Blue Eyes is just above our £30 or less budget kind of build since the new Yugi decks, and obviously the tins and stuff like that. So I think your only cards that you're looking at that are going to cost a bit of money are returns and alternatives. But apart from that, you can relatively build this deck quite cheap, and it can be quite competitive. It's not the nicest way of winning, but you just sit on Chaos Max. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, happy dueling. If you like that video, why not check out our other videos available? We've got more deck profiles, pack openings, and of course duels. And don't forget to click on the most important button of all, that subscribe button, right in the bottom left hand corner.